By the way, they don't care about LGBTQ plus.
No.
If they can put their float in there and make it look like but they do not care. It is such a like the minute they can do something that does, if they don't have to hire gay people, they would. It's just
They
so
don't care.
they don't care. They don't care.
This is why I disagree when people say that Kelly Dodd got fired because she's such a MAGA. I disagree with that. I have always disagreed with that. She got fired because she's a deranged lunatic who can't work with an ensemble cast anymore. I don't think she got fined for the Drunk Wives Matter happen. I don't, there are, I mean, let's look at our audience. You want me to tell you what slips into my DMs and your DMs? We have Bravo is a conservative audience. I hate to break it to everyone.
I've said
It
it.
is
Where is the
50
conservative moms?
50. And
I am.
it's 50-50. And by the way, we're thrilled. We're thrilled to have everyone here who's liberal, and we're thrilled to have everyone here who's conservative. But
Don't get us
Bravo,
started.
right, Bravo is 50-50 when you split it down. And I mean, Teresa, who do you think? I said we've gone on. I mean, we have people on Bravo that are working as housewives right now. A lot of them. Not like I think maybe like I've heard them speak in my personal life. We have many, many people that vote the same way Kelly Dodd votes. So I don't think that's so. I agree with you. I don't think they care about any of that, any of it. I don't know how I got on this right now.
He's back. Well, no,
Stassi's back.
you like to me the how we got here is you saying, well, Teresa talking to all these bloggers
Right,
and
like, do they
feeding them.
care?
No, they don't care. I think if I think what they care about is will Teresa fall in line. So if they talk to her and Louis and they're like, you're getting a spinoff or you're coming back and Dolores is coming back and we're
Mhm.
gonna recast and make this more about okay, they moved RHONY to fashion. RHOC, they brought back an OG, and it's more about Shannon's DUI and kind of this thruple that went wrong. I think if they can find a thread like that, I think she and Louis fall into line. Louis a hot button anyway. People love or hate him. Louis came up to me at BravoCon because I had an NBC badge on. He thought I worked for NBC. There's a level of and he's like, Okay, hi, can you get me to Teresa? Do you know what door I need to go in?" I was like, "Louis, I don't work here." And he didn't even hear that. He was just like, "All right, are you my guys are with me. Can you bring them?" I'm like, "Don't, no. It says NBC, but I'm not with NBC." There's a level of probably naivety,
You think
cluelessness with
so?
him. I I mean, I thought he was very sweet, but it was like, I don't know. To me, I wouldn't why would you think a random woman I'm standing on the street just because I have an NBC badge? I don't know. I just think
Well, with the
maybe that's not
NBC
that
badge, if I was talent, I would be like, "Holy shit, my wife is in there and we're supposed to be in the booth selling, the merch." And, before I go crazy on Melissa Feaster, the ex-co-host that's fired, you seem to be NBC and like, "Girl, look at this crowd of 800 people, 1,000 people. Get me in." I can
I
almost
like
see that.
him. I still
Okay,
like
well,
him.
listen, that's really good to hear. I don't have a side. People think I have a side. I've been
Well,
asking for the Marge bloggers to come on here the way Melissa's Old Nose has. I ask every week when I'm with Melissa's Old Nose. No one comes forward. Where are they? I'll ask again. Everyone that Margaret Josephs has paid, has DM'd, has been in bad cahoots with, Melissa Gorga, Dolores, you're all welcome. There ain't no side here. Okay, go on. Sorry.
anyway, no,
God.
I think I just don't think they're gonna let her go. I think she's way too big of a star, and I think if Nene hadn't sued the network, they wouldn't have let her go. You know, she would have a 20 we would be looking at somebody with a 25-year Susan Lucci network career because she's so beloved, but it didn't go that way. Bethany could have had the same, didn't go that way. I think Teresa, for everybody that says she's dumb, I think she's smart enough, like Luann, to go, shut up. I think she and Louie are going to go away and they will be back in some capacity. That's
Well,
my
guess
prediction.
what?
What?
I have my own thoughts on the matter, and that show will be coming soon. Two-parter. We're gonna go slow. No
Okay.
guest, no guest. What do you think about this? That it is surfaced that the rumor is one ex-fired star, and now there's. I mean, we have Leah, we have Kenya Moore, Brandy. That someone is about to sue. I mean, Leah already sued. So when I saw this article, I was like, that someone is about to sue. I assume it's Kenya, and this is just all a rumor. And go after that job that they want back. And then we could talk about Marlo, who has weighed in on Kenya's departure.
Okay, so this
So,
is kind of a blind item. I mean, it seems like it would be Kenya, right? I don't, who else would it be?
like, look, I don't think Brandy has a case. I'm not sure. I've heard some things about Leah's case, which I could get into
Oh,
sometime.
wait.
Oh, we have to shout out a great sponsor, by the way, from our live show, which we had. But before we do that, but Marlo has spoken out that you know, that she would never wish harm upon Kenya or never wish that her job got taken away. But this is Marlo level shade. She's right up there with Sheree and Kenya. And
Look, basically what Marlo is saying is karma is a bitch. And basically, Marlo says, due to Kenya being one of the people that was strongly against Marlo coming back to RHOA, her not coming back to RHOA. I just feel like God don't play about his people, and what goes around comes around. And when you make your bed, you lie in it too.
yeah. So she doesn't wish her any harm, but sounds like she's pretty happy about the termination of Miss Moore. Mark Daly has come out and said, you all did Kenya wrong, you chief and snake, Mr. Cohn.
I
I
know,
did
isn't that
this. I did this on one of my short episodes the other day. Chief and Snake, Mr. Cohn, Anna. Look, I love to see Mark sticking up for his baby mama. I mean, I almost said Pilar. Oh my God, my head is in the crowd. Brooklyn. Let's not confuse the children. One of them has a mother who is employed, and the other one has one who isn't. Look, I love Kenya. I will go on record of saying I love Kenya, and I'll give it a chance over there in Atlanta. But doesn't sound. Look, I have to be honest. Phaedra being back on that show is for me possibly why I'm going to turn the dial to Bravo. I mean, it's also my fucking job, so I have no choice. But unlike Jenna Lyons, who complains, I don't want to be the one that complains about my job. I love my job. Phaedra has me excited. I like Phaedra. I don't know why they didn't do this to begin with. I mean, Candy's gone. You couldn't bring Phaedra back when Candy was there because she forbid it. And Andy blew Candy every night before Candy went to bed. First, she got blown by Todd. Oh, Candy has a huge dick. You do know that, right? Her dick is fucking huge.
Well, I mean, that was part of the reason that I think Phaedra didn't come back, right? There were all those, I mean, they accused her of, didn't they accused Candy of like sexual assault, right? In the club of
The
Portia that she
dungeon, and
tried
yeah.
to
Candy was
force
like,
herself on Portia. I mean, basically everything we're going through with Carolyn Manzo and Brandy, we went through 4 or 5 years ago, RHOA, only nobody sued because I think, I don't know.
we've
Maybe.
had a lot of things that have slid over the years, yes. But
Well, have
look,
they slid or is there nothing really there? I mean, for a